Hey everyone, my name's Amber.
I'm sure.
I'm back with another reaction video too, doing Undurskin, Deep Down in Debt.
Yep, and it's Small Band Sunday.
Yep. So apparently this band's only got two bassists, so that will make them very interesting. No regular guitarist apparently, no drummer.
But the one guy does sing.
So let's see how this goes. It's a very unique band lineup, so we'll find out.
Let's see.
Try it, motherfucker.
Alright.
Yeah, well, obviously, the topic is... I know you have stuff to say on that. I'll just leave that for you. But I will say, yeah, having, the bass, just the bass is interesting, but I wish, the guitar riff was a little more... I mean, the bass riff was a little more, variety, I guess?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a heavily distorted punk almost, I feel. Between the topic and the relatively simple riff, the repetitive riff. That's more like what comes out of punk. And this is a really heavily distorted punk, I feel. Because his vocals aren't bad, but he's not doing a lot with it either, which is also to me at least what I think of out of punk. Even that might not be what they're trying for, but to me that's kind of what I'm feeling with it between everything all together.
Yeah, because the riff was nice, obviously it's a nice, bass riff, but I was just hoping for a little more differentiation in the rhythm or something, make it a little more unique sounding, not having the same basic riff throughout the song. I mean, it's not a bad thing, and I'm just saying, I in my personal preference would be kind of more to my sound, to hear more differentiation in the sound, but it was still a good sound. And his voice got a lot of grit in his voice. He's angry about being in debt.
So I definitely could understand where he what the song's about. I've been out of work since May. I have issue with my shoulder. So I know all about that. I mean, most of us have probably been there too, or like hit the line in the beginning, like hiding like the bill in a drawer so you don't see it. Or in my case, I just mostly just throw them out. So I've been struggling to try to get paid. Most of it's been YouTube money, kind of keeping me afloat right now for the past, since May, for almost, over 6 months now. But that, while it is real, it's also not, because money is fake. We made it up. Unfortunately, that's our system that we live in now. These companies, people simp for these companies and like, you should get a better job. But like, if a job needs to be done, you should be able to afford to live on your own, at least with it. And back in the like 50s, like, it wasn't great in a lot of ways, but at least for a good amount of Americans, at least, there was a livable wage for one person. One person could support a family of 4. And with plenty of money to spare, like the yearly vacation was a thing back then. Nowadays, you're lucky if you can even take days off, let alone take a vacation.
That's true. Yeah.
So, obviously, I'm very anti-capitalistic, and this, part of the song, that part of me really resonates with the song. Also, being out of work for so long, so, I'd like to thank everyone that's watched our videos. Liked, subscribed, our few Patreon and PayPal that we've had. Y'all have helped, support me through, these times. As sad as the money goes to a lot of these corporations, but it's helped me, keep relatively stable with my 2 other girlfriends helping as well. So, keep a roof over our house, food for us, so.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, but the song itself, like the musically, is pretty good too. I wish there was a little more variety, but the simplicity also lets you really focus in on what he's saying and the message he's trying to get across.
That's true. Yeah, I mean, obviously the message is important in the song. So that's always a good thing. Like, this does have good message, and he is, singing in a way that, like, you could tell he's not happy, he's angry and frustrated. Because I will say, I do like the, like, grit he puts in his voice, and he even got, like, a bit, like, yelly there when he's really...
Yeah, and even with all that grit, he's very understandable. Like, maybe it's just because the lyrics are on the screen, too, but I feel like he's pretty understandable, that I can understand everything he's saying. Which is a thing I appreciate. Like, I love, I love operatic and classically trained vocalists, but a lot of times, because of just nature of that singing, it's hard to catch all the lyrics, or even a lot of the lyrics sometimes.
Yeah, that is true. Can be hard. But yeah, let's continue and hear the rest.
Yep.
You ain't singled out, you're just another brick in the wall. They push money down your throat. Well, I spent it all. Fuck you, fuck the banks, fuck the credit card companies. They ain't happy till they dragged us down to a fucking knees. Yeah. Break me. You wanna break me. Break me. You wanna break me. You wanna take it. Take everything from me. You wanna close off my back. Well, come and try it. You wanna take it. Take everything from me. The food from my kids' mouths.
Well, come and try it, motherfucker.
Deep down in debt. Deep down in debt. Deep down in debt. Deep down in debt. Deep down in debt.
Yeah, I mean, this did have, like, it did get a little, musically, it did get a little faster paced in there towards the end.
I did appreciate that one of the basses was tuned up higher. So it sounded like a very low tuned guitar. So that was nice. That gave it a riff that I would expect out of, metal/rock,
Yeah, I did notice that one was higher, and I did like that variation. So that was good. Yeah, and obviously you're right. This one's mainly about the message and he was very expressive too, just looking at his face.
Yeah. A common phrase used among, the circles I travel in, it's like, it's easier to imagine the end of the world than it is to imagine the end of capitalism. And that's essentially the biggest problem that we have right now is it's capitalism. I mean, there's ways to, restrain it and make it work a little better, but inherently it's going to end this way. Money's always going to flow up to the people that own everything.
That's true, yeah. But yeah, I will say, while I still would, prefer at least a little bit more variety in music, it was still, this was still a pretty, decent, solid song. I liked it. It wasn't, it wasn't amazing to me, but I still enjoyed it.
Yeah, this was good. I enjoyed a lot of it. The message, obviously resonates with me. Not only being, anti-capitalist, but also being someone that's been out of work for so long and struggling to pay bills. I'm getting bill collectors calling me, be like, hey, we want money. And be like, hey, I'm still waiting to hear back, about getting paid, even though I've submitted all the paperwork I needed to submit to try to get paid. Just getting it approved and everything is just hard and a long wait. So, yeah, what are you gonna give it?
Yeah, yeah, I did, like I said, I did like the grit in his voice. I liked, the anger that he was expressing, and I liked some of, the bass, too. Obviously, it's different, not having a guitar in there. That makes them unique, as a band. I think, and the message is important, so I'll give this an 8.2 overall.
I'm gonna give this an 8.4. Because it had uniqueness, which, obviously gets some extra points for me, but then also, me really agreeing with, resonating with the song helps too, so.
Yep.
So, please check out links in the description for the original video and all of our social media.
And we just want to let you know that both our Patreon and PayPal are now open, so please just send us your requests, and the links will be down in the description.
Until next time, bye!